guess I would have to start recommending people wake up at like 3 or 3:30 in the morning or whatever time in the morning to start thinking about stuff. But I just, I just want to put together something real quick on, I guess the difference between titties and breasts. I just wanted to understand it myself, and then I started to go into the whole design of titties in the mainstream, and how women are pretty much just turned into objects for control and used and just beat down, and recently just going into the feelings of, or the perspectives of a woman really understanding, or how they feel about their breasts, and like what the difference is between titties and breasts. And I was just like, well, women who are breastfeeding, they that their main design is to feed their child. You know, that's what the breasts are. And I was relating this to codependency, and how the male design is, or the manipulation of the male to remove the power for control, remove the power of the masses of the male to dominate and control through codependency and psychological manipulation. But through this, it has to be a balance on the other side of the female at the same time. So these programs of titties and breasts gets out there, and I'm just realizing the kind of disconnect that some women feel when they're breastfeeding from the sexual part of the breast. So like some women who have, or a lot of women who have babies, before they have babies, they have titties. And then after they have babies, they have breasts, because they're breastfeeding, and they realize the connection, the human design, and outside of all the programming. And a lot of women lose their kind of like the sexual understandings of the undertones. They're not really understandings, they're just programs, really, of the breast, and how it gets manipulated in like everything around us. The whole cleavage, the way the shirts are. Looking back in like indigenous cultures, how they're kind of like, there's no bras, there's no shirts, there's no separation like that. There's no kind of like, there's no separation there. But I just really wanted to make a connection between titties, breasts, codependency, the programs, the amplification of the psychological conditioning of control through codependency, and kind of like founding it all in with the actual feeling that women have when they have a child, and kind of like remove the sexual parts of the breasts, and yeah, I'm sure women would have much better comments or understandings or perspectives on this, but I just wanted to share from a male perspective of just seeing like this reality exists, from seeing how it's utilized to control people with like the kind of umbrella of codependency, and shrink it down into like the little subcategories that get manipulated within the game. So, yeah, I guess I'll just leave it there. Pretty much said everything. Till next time, peace, love, and harmony.